everybody. Welcome to our installation for 2021's leadership of the Association of Bridge and bridgeMLS. Thank you for joining us today as we look back at our previous installation of 2020 for Eric Wong. Little did we know what 2020 had in store for us. But I am thankful that I had Eric Wong by my side because what an outstanding leader he was. He was the perfect captain of the ship as we gauged through these unpredictable waters. And at the end of this year, I am honored to call Eric Wong my friend, and I am happy that we were together as a team. On March 16th, our association received the news that we needed to shut down and would have to work virtually. In a matter of moments, my team swung into action and were able to do so seamlessly and with no issues at all. And our members were able to receive the same level of service that they've always received from Bridge. From that day forward, we have been in a virtual environment, and I have been so proud of the service that my team has been able to provide to its members and subscribers. But we would not have been able to do it without the support of my leadership for both the association and the MLS, and without the support of the brokers and the membership. And for that, I thank you. Also to my brokers, I would like to thank you for the opportunity you gave me this year to be part of your broker calls and to connect with you weekly on an intimate basis, to hear your concerns as what we were facing this year, to be able to input you, to provide you with information, to discuss with you on an intimate level, and to be part of this group and get to know you better. Thank you for that. And I look forward to continue those conversations in the years ahead. Thank you again, and it has been my honor to work with you as your CEO. Also to my Paragon partners, Bay East and Contra Costa, and their CEOs, Tricia Thomas, Sharon Diaz, to their GADs, and to their MLS staff. I would like to thank you to working together with us in cooperation and collaboration. I thank you from day one when we all worked together to reach out to our shared brokers and members. Thank you very much. Without us doing that, we could not have accomplished what we did in 2020. I thank you and cherish the friendship that we have created during this past year and made stronger. Thank you very much. Thank you to our incredible sponsors for your support for our installation. The monies that you've donated today will go directly to our community foundation to help support the grants that will be distributed in 2021. Without your support, those grants would not be available in the years ahead. Again, we appreciate you and always are thankful for the support that you give to Bridge and our community foundation. And last but not least, I would like to recognize my team at Bridge. What can I say but this? They are simply the best. Each one unique in style, personality, and talent, adding a special something to Bridge, and I am proud of all of them. They accomplished so much. They adapted quickly, smoothly, and continue to provide the best service our members and subscribers are used to. They are outstanding, and I am proud to be their team leader. So without further ado, let's get this party started and let's install the Bridge Association Board of Directors and the bridgeMLS Board of Directors. Hats off to you.
The Community Foundation is a way for the Bridge Association of REALTORS to give back to the community. Community Foundation uses your donations to provide grants to small, local, nonprofit organizations. These nonprofits serve the needs of children and youth in arts and education, workforce housing, homelessness, and senior services and activities. In 2020, the Community Foundation raised over $50,000 and distributed grants to 20 small local programs. Here's how REALTORS build community.
Ashby Village mobilizes neighbors to provide mutual support and meaningful, engaging experiences to transform how elders age in our East Bay communities. Bridge Association of REALTORS funds allows Ashby Village to serve a wider audience. Through our It Takes a Village subsidized membership fund, we're allowed to diversify our community and welcome in people of all different financial, cultural, and ethnic differences so that our community can be representative of the larger community that we serve.
Scientific Adventures for Girls is a nonprofit located in the East Bay. Our mission is to engage girls in kindergarten through 5th grade in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math. We offer out-of-school time programs including after-school programs, family STEAM nights, free STEM library programs, and summer camps. The grant has enabled Scientific Adventures for Girls to reach 500 plus families and their children during our Oakland drop-in library sessions. Typically, a lot of our families would not have access to programming like this, so it gives them a great opportunity all summer long to be able to do fun, hands-on science projects together.
Hello, my name is Daniel Vasquez, and I am the Executive Director of Brothers on the Rise. We are a youth development organization working with boys and young men of color here in Oakland, California. We offer after-school programming and summer programming. Through funding that we've received from the Community Foundation, we have been able to provide our additional services to our youth, such as, at the end of summer programming, we set up all of our youth with a backpack full of school supplies, a brand new pair of shoes, and a gift card to a clothing store. During the school year, we're able to take kids on outdoor education programming and provide transportation to different local and state parks. It is because of funding from the Community Foundation that we are able to continue providing these services at no cost to our youth or their families.
Your donations are a meaningful way to give back to the communities in which we work and live. Your donations help build awareness of the Bridge Association of REALTORS members' involvement in enriching our community. Make a difference. Donate today.
Hi, I'm Patricia Bennett. I'm the chair of the Community Foundation, which is a pledge of the Bridge Association of REALTORS. In 1987, one of our members, Oral Lee Brown, promised the 2nd grade class and parents of Brookfield Elementary School in East Oakland that if they stayed in school and graduated high school, she would be sure there was money for them to go to college. The Oral Lee Brown Foundation has kept that promise over 90 times in 32 years. So I want to thank you for your generous donations through your escrows and your sponsorship to make this all possible. And now I'd like to introduce Ms. Oral Lee Brown.
On behalf of the Oral Lee Brown Foundation, the Board of Directors, our Executive Director, and certainly our students, we are here tonight to certainly thank the Oakland Berkeley Association of REALTORS, Bridge, and all the associates that from year after year has worked hard to donate to make the foundation what it is today. Certainly we could not do it without the support of the leadership, the committee, Patricia Bennett and the other board members of the Oral Lee Brown Foundation that work every year to make sure that we are able to continue to educate our students. And so on tonight, I just personally want to thank them because they work so hard, and you may not see it, but it is hard to try to raise money in this time of COVID. But year after year, they never disappoint. They always come through for the student. And the students are not here to thank you, but I hear it from them. So on behalf of all of the students, I am here to thank you from the bottom of my heart.
This year has been so difficult for so many people in the East Bay. While COVID has affected all walks of life, the homeless and at-risk youth continue to face extraordinary challenges, as do people who go hungry each and every day. But we're trying to make a difference, thanks to the Red Oak Opportunity Foundation and its work with the Bridge Association of REALTORS Community Foundation. We are all doing our part to improve the lives of those around us.
So, roof is, this year we raised $81,000. Congratulations.
In 2020, Roof gave over $35,000 to Lava Mae X to help prevent the spread of COVID among the Bay Area's unhoused. It gave $5,000 to Yes, Nature to the Neighborhoods, also known as Rock in the Redwoods, which nurtures leadership through connection to nature.
And I just want to say how grateful we are to have partnered with Red Oak this year and over many, many, many years. The way that we've been able to be successful over these 20 years is by building deep relationships with folks through the outdoors and by cultivating a sense of leadership in our young people and our families. And I think that's one of the values that we hold in common with people at Red Oak.
Red Oak agents moved quickly to raise over $45,000 for Operation Hotspot to help purchase computers and internet hotspots for students impacted by COVID. And finally, Bridge Association of REALTORS used Roof funds to make an even greater impact by supporting the Berkeley Food Pantry and Project Open Hand. In total, Roof worked with agents, vendors, and clients to raise over $100,000 in 2020 alone. Thank you for your support in helping to make a difference in the East Bay. Our community thanks you too.
Hello, members and affiliates of the Bridge Association of REALTORS. It is my pleasure to present the 2020 President's Award. The President Award goes to the person who supported me through my term as president of the association. I have known him for longer than I've been a realtor. I've always been impressed by his willingness to answer questions and concerns from any agent or broker, no matter what company they are from. He has given generously when asked and has been one of the first to step in when the community needed help. I am honored that he's my friend. The 2020 President's Award goes to Danny Winkler. I'm also happy to present the 2020 Affiliate of the Year. This affiliate has been working with the Bridge Association of REALTORS for the last 3 years, and he became a voting member of the Bridge Association of REALTORS Board of Directors. He was always there with a smile, always eager to help us in all our concerns. The 2020 Affiliate of the Year goes to Andrew Spellman. Thank you, Andrew. I also want to say farewell to 5 who are leaving us this year, retiring. From the Bridge Association of REALTORS Board of Directors, Wayne Corey, Patricia Bennett, and Tracy Sichterman. From the bridgeMLS Board of Directors, Malika Randolph and Andrea Gordon. Continuing on as directors of the California Association of REALTORS is Wayne Corey and Patricia Bennett. I want to thank all 5 of these members for the hours and the years they have put in as part of the leadership of Bridge Association of REALTORS, and even before that, the years they put in when we were separate associations. Berkeley Association, and Oakland Association. Thank you so much for all the time and effort you've given us. We really appreciate it. All your input and all your concerns have been invaluable to the association. Thank you for the service you've done us.
I think you can unmute yourself so they can hear these claps. I think this is awesome. All right. So, woohoo, right? Oh,
Thank you, everyone.
I tell you, I know. So now we are going to get ready to move to the live portion of our installation. And real quick, if you have a cocktail, before we move on, if you have a cocktail with you, which I know a few of you might, let's raise a glass and toast our outgoing members, our directors. Let's give them a toast to all of them leaving us. And but they're not really leaving. They're always with us. And I'm going to drag them back in to help us out. So to our outgoing directors, thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you for your service. Cheers to you. So,
Cheers.
Thanks.
All right. So now I am going to pass it over to my 2020 president, Eric Wong, and he's going to take it from here. Eric?
Okay, thanks a lot, Divina. Welcome everyone to the 2021 installation of the Bridge Association of Realtors and Bridge MLS. I really want to thank all the members and their friends and family for showing up to our event. I especially want to welcome our neighboring associations and MLSs and representatives from CAR and NAR for coming and joining us on this very special day. You know, I can't help but think back to my own installation in 2019. Never could I have expected what happened in 2020. I never would have imagined having to wear a mask and gloves to show my clients homes they may be interested in. I never would have imagined the sun blotted out by smoke clouds and an orange cast all over everything I could see. I could not have imagined not being able to hug my friends and share my love with them for fear of catching a virus. But 2020 taught me a lot too. It taught me the importance of having a professional and reliable staff at the association to help me through my presidency. It taught me how great it is to have a strong CEO to help me through my term. And not that I need an extra lesson in this, but it taught me the importance of the love and support of my fellow agents to help me through a difficult year. It was without all of you, it would not have been the same. 2020 was a hard year, but with all of your support, we got through it. I did the best that I could, and that was my presidency. Now I'd like to introduce our speaker for this afternoon, Tommy Choi. Tommy was Realtor of the Year and President of the Chicago Association of Realtors, and he's the 2021 Vice President of Association Affairs for the National Association of Realtors. Take it away, Tommy.
Well, thank you, Eric, and congratulations to you on an incredible year leading during a time that really nobody has any experience leading during a pandemic. So hats off to you. And now you get to join one of the best clubs in the world called Past Presidents Club, where your perks are to forward any member email to Jeffrey, and you don't have to respond. So it's the greatest perk in the world. But congratulations to you and your year and your leadership. And thank you, Davina. Thank you so much for having me. President Jeffrey, thank you. You know, I know the hat dress code. All I have is this hat. I try to keep it local, right? But this hat is what Doug would tell me, hella casual. So I'm not gonna wear that tonight. And disrespect, especially all these beautiful hats, Janine, Jeffrey, Davina, everyone I'm seeing on my screen. Congratulations on your big night tonight, and congratulations to the 2020 officers and board of directors. So back in the day, I was that weirdo that took Latin, and I only did it for a year because, of course, the school canceled the program because nobody takes Latin. I switched to Spanish, but one of my favorite and most memorable Latin phrases I took away that I still think about today is a phrase called nil admirari. It means to be surprised by nothing. And this sign, I pulled it off the wall during that video, says nil admirari. My wife got this for me Father's Day maybe 8 years ago. It hangs in my office. And for the past 8 years, I've looked at this sign almost every day. And it's acted as a constant reminder to not be surprised by anything. And originally, what that meant for me was to always be prepared, right? Always go the extra mile, give it 110% so that I am never caught off guard or surprised. And guess what? It worked. But it was exhausting. What I realized in doing that was that for some reason, I was connecting the fear of the unknown with allowing myself to be surprised. Now think about that and think about having that mindset in 2020. How do you stay ahead of a global pandemic? How do you stay ahead of social unrest? How do you stay ahead of limited and to no social contact? You'd be exhausted trying to live your life in fear. So what did I do? Well, one day I decided to accept it. And that was the game changer for me. I started to positively impact all of my surroundings, right? My family, my friends, my team, my clients, my community. And so now, instead of looking over my shoulder or in my rearview mirror, I'm only focused on what's in front of me through the dashboard. Today, to be surprised by nothing has a complete new meaning. It means acceptance. It means nothing can surprise me because I've already accepted that anything and everything are possible. So today, I'm here to empower you all to live those words and have that I'm not surprised attitude, right? When something great happens, don't be surprised. You earned it. It's a direct result of your hard work. And at the same time, when things don't go your way, don't be surprised. Get back up. Learn from that moment. Try it again. You see, my hope is that this mindset will not only fuel your upcoming year in leadership, but also act as a compass as you walk together side by side, leading your members. Now, with this mindset, there's two important keys, right, that'll set you up for success when you're holding this mindset. Number one, don't get discouraged. If you feel like you could be moving at a faster pace currently are, remember this, that the direction you travel in is way more important than the speed. Keep following your North Star. And number two, remember your words matter. Our words, they're seeds that we plant in the universe that will one day sprout. So always speak up for what you believe in. Speak up for what is right, whether it puts you in the minority or the majority of opinion. Choose to dream bigger and think bigger and speak those words into existence, just like a magician. You know, the word abracadabra in Hebrew means I will create as I speak. I will create as I speak. That's why magicians say that before they pull the rabbit out of the hat. Abracadabra. I empower you. Manifest your future this year. And how do you do this? Well, with accountability from people that are in your locker room, the people in your rectangles in front of you. With the leadership of your president, Jeffrey, your AE, Davina, your board of directors, and the support from the National Association of Realtors, this allows us all to surround ourselves with the mindset to project this onto our industry. So when you look back on your journey this time next year, and you see the difference that you all made together in others and our industry, do not be surprised. To quote the late, great Nipsey Hussle, you know I gotta do it, ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news, tripping on all my moves. Quote me on this. Got a lot more to prove. And I know that this is just the tip of the iceberg for all of you. Nil admirari. Be surprised by nothing, because anything and everything is possible. Thank you for having me, and I'm wishing all of you a successful 2021. And I hope to see you soon in person.
Thank you so much, Tommy.
Excellent.
I want to just take a moment out, because I think I forgot to talk about it before, and give a cheer to our affiliate of the year, Andrew Spellman. It was always great to see him at our board of directors meetings, and I'm sorry to say goodbye to him as he is retiring from the board of directors. Thank you so much, Andrew. Now,
thank you, Eric.
Now to swear everyone in, I want to welcome Jeannie Radzik, 2021 immediate past president of the California Association of Realtors. Jeannie?
Thank you, Eric. This is such a pleasure to be here. I know that I got to swear you in last year, and we were all able to give hugs, and we were all able to see one another. And it was such a lovely event. But if I can just take a couple of minutes, thank you, Tommy, for taking my speech and having it reiterated. That was perfect. Thank you so much. But to follow up, I mean, Davina and Eric and Tommy have all talked about it. Here's the deal. Don't bemoan what 2020 was. Number one, it's past. Number two, do you know what a fabulous opportunity we found ourselves in? You all had the opportunity and the ability to be leadership in ways that no one that preceded you had the ability to. This was your year to be yourself and to show your true leadership. And Eric, you stepped up and you did it with style. Everyone you talk to says, oh man, Eric was fabulous. More than that, and more than having everyone show you the love, which we all do, think about it and internalize it. Back to Tommy's point. You were leaders in an unknown. So what that did, your members looked to you in ways they have never looked to the association. How many of you were glommed onto your computers and watched CAR meetings every dang week before then? Nobody. You know, whether they had something really good to share or not, you found other things to do, whether it was showing homes or whatever. But when that COVID hit and your CAR staff went on 24-hour overdrive to get a website up in 10 days, to get us designated as essential workers, to get new forms up and running in 2 weeks, to get the hotlines open in 2 weeks, and then the hotlines for the PPPs, the PUAs, whatever those acronyms all rolled out to be. EIDL, I can't say idols. That doesn't work for me. But my point is that your CAR staff went above and beyond to give us as a state association things that created the opportunity for you to continue working. At the local level, you had Divina and her staff and everyone that stepped into that void, stepped into it. They didn't just flap their wings to get over it. They stepped into it because they had to learn a new way of doing business. But your members appreciated it. They now know what you do on a regular basis in ways that they never knew before, right? So 2021 is not going to be the elimination of 2020. We're going to be in this slog, and I think this will be a hard year because it is going to be a slog. We're all tired of this. We all want a hug. We all want to get together, share a cheer, and we still may not be able to do that for a while. But we have learned how we can work together, and we have learned how to present ourselves and our association to the members in ways that they never knew was possible. So my only request for you is that you do it with positivity. Make sure that they know that you're not like, oh my gosh, no. It's like, here we are. Here's our opportunity to share with you. And your members will see it. They will hear it. They will feel it. So take that, Jeffrey, and make sure you've got that big smile on your face so that everyone knows how excited you are to be the leader this year. And don't tell me you're not. This is a great opportunity for all of us. So thank you for allowing me to participate. You have been fabulous in how you treat me every time I see you. So I appreciate you all. And with that, I'm going to call the directors' names, and we're going to get on with our installation. So we will have Janine Hunt, who is our 2021 president-elect. Felicia Mars, the 2021 treasurer. Eric Wong will be the immediate past president. Andrea Gordon. Divina Laura will be the secretary. Beta Azizi, Diane Crosby, Frances Brooke Corcutt, Jill Broadhurst, Kenny Trong, Kim Cleghorn, Christy Roberts, Lisa DeKellis Mitchner, Rebecca Erdiakoff, and if I slaughtered that, I do apologize. Tia Honeycutt, Todd Hodson, Valerie Hirbod, and Wayne Corey. And if you will all join me, and if you are ready, please raise your right hands. As the leaders of a prominent organization in your community, you accept leadership, which is of the utmost importance. You have been elected and or appointed this year as the leadership for Bridge Association of REALTORS or the bridgeMLS. You are looked to as consultants on real estate, affecting the homes and businesses and problems of the industry throughout the communities you serve. During this coming year, you will be identified as the official representatives of Bridge Association of REALTORS and bridgeMLS, and therefore, you must conduct yourself accordingly. In accepting this office, you dedicate yourself to work for the welfare of your fellow realtors, your communities, your state, and your nation. In this coming year of leadership, you will enjoy many new and lasting friendships. You will experience the personal satisfaction that comes through service, cooperation, and unselfish interest on behalf of others. Your reward will be great, a new secret of living that comes only to those who practice the art of giving. Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability while supporting the mission and bylaws of Bridge Association of REALTORS or bridgeMLS?
I do.
I do.
I do. That you will uphold and support the California Association of REALTORS and the National Association of REALTORS.
I do.
I do. That you will observe and enforce the Code of Ethics of the Realtor Association and uphold and support the California Department of Real Estate in its enforcement of licensing laws. I do. That you will, in all acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible, endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of our state and our community, as well as the high purpose of Bridge and the welfare of its membership. Please say, I do.
I do.
I do.
You may lower your hands. I do hereby proclaim each of you to be duly installed into the office to which you have been elected. Congratulations.
Congratulations, everybody.
What a great group of people. All right, and now I get the opportunity to ask Jeffrey to please raise your right hand. Do you solemnly and sincerely promise that you will administer the office to which you have been elected to the best of your ability while supporting the mission and bylaws of the Bridge Association of Realtors? That you will uphold and support the California Association of Realtors and the National Association of Realtors? That you will observe and enforce the Code of Ethics of the Realtor Association and uphold and support the California Department of Real Estate in its enforcement of licensing laws? That you will, in all acts, be governed by the principles of honesty, justice, and fair play, and in every manner possible, endeavor to promote and safeguard the best interests of our state and our community, as well as the high purpose of the Bridge Association of Realtors and the welfare of its membership? If so, please say, I do.
I do.
And you may lower your hand. Jeffrey Neidleman, I do hereby proclaim you to be duly installed as the 2021 President of Bridge Association of Realtors. Congratulations.
Yay, Jeffrey!
And it is now my pleasure to present you all with your 2021 President of Bridge Association of Realtors, Jeffrey Neidleman. Take it away.
Yay, Jeffrey!
Thank you, Jeannie.
You're welcome.
Thank you very much. First, I want to thank all of you for making time to attend the 2021 Bridge Association of Realtors annual installment of officers and directors. I want to take a minute to thank some important people. Thank you to Emily Laura, Divina Laura, Mike Panovich, and Bridge Association staff for organizing this installation. Thank you, Eric Wong, in particular, who served as our 2020 president during a year of many unexpected challenges. Your leadership was remarkable. You were calm and professional throughout the year, just what we needed. Thank you, Eric, for your leadership again. I must also acknowledge the incredible support and inspiration from many colleagues, including Patricia Bennett, again, Eric Wong, Wayne Corey, Marsha Wesky, Janine Hunt, Doug Sager, and others. Thank you for your words of wisdom and sharing your experiences with me. I must also extend appreciation again to Jeannie Ratzick, our 2020 CAR president, for her strong leadership through what was a very tumultuous year. I am honored to have you here. I knew when I first met you a couple of years ago that this would be an important moment for me to have you join us. So thank you so much. Also, thank you, Tommy Choi, for your inspiration. Finally, I want to thank my sister and brother-in-law, Leslie and Greg, for their support and for just being there. As a matter of fact, Leslie is sitting 6 feet away from me right now in my house. I'm lucky to have you in my life, and I love you very much. We all pray for Greg's full recovery, along with the many other families and their loved ones who are suffering through this COVID-19 challenge. Our association is lucky to have so many members who volunteer amongst a wide range of committees. We could not function effectively without volunteers. It was Patricia Bennett's persistence about 5 years ago, which inspired me to first get involved with the Community Foundation Committee. During 2017 through 18, I eventually served as Community Foundation Committee Chair, during which we raised nearly $300,000 from agent, affiliate, local broker, and corporate donations and sponsorships. The foundation has in fact done an outstanding job representing our association and member community. In fact, since 2015, the foundation has accumulated and distributed around $621,000 with the objective to support nonprofits, helping the homeless, seniors, and youth at risk in our community. Thank you to the past and current committee members for your contributions, and thank you, Patricia, who will again serve as committee chair for 2021. For the record, so far in 2021, through donations just paid voluntarily with registration fees, we have collected a record $17,000 for Community Foundation, $30,000 for the Realtor Action Fund, and another $6,000 for Housing Affordability Fund. These are all record-setting amounts. Thank you to everyone for contributing so far this year. Never did I think during the time I was Community Foundation Chair that I would be appointed to the Board of Directors, then Treasurer, President-elect, and now President for 2021. Thank you, Divina, Patricia, and many others for showing me what I couldn't envision at the time. My involvement with the foundation has provided a whole new dimension to my experience as Realtor. If any of you would like to consider volunteering on any of the association's various committees, I recommend researching them on the Bridge Association website. Earlier this year, I joined the Local Government Relations Committee led by Mary Canavan and Karen Shenoy to stay abreast of local political activities and policy initiatives developed by our city councils and other public interest groups. This committee actively works to advocate and improve local government initiatives such as the Oakland Sidewalk Ordinance, Berkeley BASO, TOPA transfer tax changes in Albany and Piedmont, and help shape the ever-evolving local ADU laws. These local initiatives continue to evolve and impact how we do business. This committee strives hard to have a seat at the table to advocate for the community we serve. Thank you, Mary and Karen and committee members for your contributions. So what is next for 2021? How can we be relevant in this climate of great upheaval and be sure we are on the right side of history? How can our incoming board of directors make a difference? As it turns out, our association has a large collection of archival materials dating from the early 1900s. After looking through many boxes of materials this past fall, I realized that preserved in this collection of images and articles is a story documenting the evolution of our association, which contains evidence of sexism, racism, and discrimination, all accepted practices and cultural norms of the day. Today, we recognize that this story is not something to be completely proud of, and ignoring this history is not an honest way to learn from the past. It is, in fact, a chance to do better now. Both CAR and NAR in our local associations have brought to the forefront the importance of fair housing and diversity in our work ethic. We should be proud of Farrah Wilder, a former Bridge Association board member who has joined the California Association of Realtors staff as their Chief Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion Officer. She's leading the conversation about these issues, and our association stands with her to be mindful of these matters. And so this year, Eric Wong will chair our association's first diversity committee. In fact, many associations across the country are following suit and making this a priority. I would say this starts to put us on the right side of history if the conversation is honest with action items that yield to change. As we prepare for tomorrow, we all must strive to make 2021 a great year. Maintaining a strong work ethic, always practicing safety protocols, volunteering to help others, growing your business with education and training are all hopefully on your list of business goals. Having an awareness of how our industry is changing is important in how it impacts you. With the confirmed nomination of the Biden administration, we expect that the National Association of Realtors will continue to lobby for home ownership rights and fair housing. Biden's campaign has pledged to invest $640 billion in housing over the next 10 years, to establish a $100 billion affordable housing fund, to tackle redlining and other discriminatory practices head on. He wants to create a homeowner and renter bill of rights, by the way, similar to what we have in California, and plans to roll back the previous administration's policies, which gutted fair housing, fair lending, protections for homeowners, along with mortgage interest deduction rules. Biden's plan is very comprehensive, and we look forward to hearing about changes which will benefit our clients, our industry, and your job. You can read more about this at joebiden.com/housing. As I mentioned, our association must be active in local governance to make sure we have a voice in the conversation. Our board of directors and our association must commit to the following: supporting our community foundation to serve more local nonprofits, utilizing funds from the CAR Housing Affordability Fund to benefit low-income home buyers, working with vendors to streamline your experience with real estate forms and continuing to incorporate other new cutting edge technologies that enhance and better your workflow. Continuing to work with local associations to establish common ground as a strong regional collective, because we are better when we work together. Staying ahead of the industry chatter concerning real estate corporate mergers and acquisitions, which threaten to control the use of our MLS and transactional data, or strive to automate or devalue our interactions with our clients and each other. Our board of directors should show courage to make bold choices to preserve your value as agent, affiliate, and advisor. Let's come together and power through in 2021. Thank you for your time and good luck in the new year.
Yay, great speech.
Oh, you know, I thought I wasn't going to cry on a virtual event. Thank you, Jeffrey, for breaking that promise to myself. That was a beautiful speech. Oh my gosh. You are going to make it a beautiful year. Okay, well, now what hat are you putting on? Oh, there goes the crown. There goes the crown. He's getting it with the crown. Thank you, King Jeffrey. You know, you're going to be the only president that I'm going to ever allow to wear a crown in my presence. I'm telling you, I love it. King Jeffrey. All right. Now what is the next one? Another crown. He has 2 crowns. Lovely. Lovely. It's only because we're in a virtual world I'm going to allow you to wear that crown, King Jeffrey. All right. Oh, excellent speech. I am so looking forward to it. You know, I'm going to tell you, we're just about to close this up, and it's been so lovely. One of the things I'm so excited about is that we do have so many new people coming onto our board, and onto both boards, the MLS. You know, we have Brooke and we have Valerie, and we have Kenny coming on board, and so it's exciting, and this is going to be an amazing year. So much passion and everything, and this leadership is going to be outstanding. And Jeffrey, if you can deal with all these females you've got going on there, woo, boy, thank God you've got Eric there with you. I think you're a little bit outnumbered. It's going to be, it's going to be fun.
It's okay, I'll survive it. I just want to say something personal as well. I want to share with you guys that, you know, like President-elect Biden, I grew up with a stutter. Up until 4th or 5th grade, I was in special education programs to help me combat this stutter. This stutter has shaped my life I'm now 60-something years old. It has kept me back from doing things. It kept me back from getting a PhD in archaeology. I went ahead and got a master's, but I felt I couldn't deal with defending a thesis. I couldn't do it without feeling I was going to be embarrassed. Something would happen. Anybody who has a stutter would understand what I'm talking about. I've heard Biden talk about this before. And so over the last year, I have just decided to use all of my experience with acting and dancing and singing and drama and pretend that I'm on stage and just work through it. So making this speech tonight to you guys is a huge deal for me.
Congratulations, Jeffrey.
You did beautiful, Jeffrey.
I guess the lesson in it is you can't let stuff hold you back. You just got to move forward. So I would suggest anybody who has any kind of a challenge, have faith. People love you, and there's always a path forward.
Well, Jeffrey, I'm thankful that Patricia encouraged you to move forward as CF chair. And I'm glad that I encouraged you to move forward in your leadership position, and that I encouraged you to move forward no matter what to your position as president. And I look forward to serving by your side as your AE into this year. You're going to be phenomenal, and your speech was phenomenal. And you've got a lot of love and support around you. So watch out, Bridge, because you got a tremendous team by your side, and you've picked some good people. You've got Jill Broadhurst. I know she's on here. Jill, speak up so you can pop up on the screen. I know you're here somewhere.
I am here.
There she is. Yeah, Jill Broadhurst has been selected as our director at large this year. So we're really happy to have her on our board of directors. So you've got some powerful people on your team, Jeffrey, and we're very proud of you. And you're
no idea you were a thespian, Jeffrey. I'm going to have to tap into that.
I've been involved in drama, theater, music my entire life. All of us in my family. We were blessed by our grandparents who were very involved in music. Our parents both were, and all four of us kids.
Well, between you now and Jill and Andrea Gordon, I see a little theater going on one of our board of director meetings. I think you're going to have to act out the agenda. And of course, I have a little theater background. I know you're all shocked about that. So maybe there's a little song and dance. We'll be acting out some parts in the agenda. So
the Bridge Troupe. We need the Bridge Troupe.
Huh?
The Bridge Troupe.
Oh, there we go. The Bridge Troupe. I'm loving this. I'm seeing a little charming theater here. I think we can do this. I think we can do this. All right.
Well, a fundraiser.
Bridge the musical.
Bridge play.
I know Janine sings and does some singing and dancing there too. She's done some musical. She's a jazz and blues singer. So I think we've got something going here. We're going to take it on the road.
I may have to take some time off in 2021.
Yeah, right.
I can't wait for our board meetings.
All right. We might have people who want to attend our meetings by the time we're done. We're going to become the famous board that does a musical theater form.
Eric is going to be the choreographer.
I'm feeling it. Eric and I are Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist fans. So if there's any of those out there, you know what we're talking about. All right. Thank you, everybody, for attending our installation. It's always a pleasure. We love you all. Thank you for being Bridge members and supporters. God bless you all. Have a wonderful day. Stay safe, healthy, and well. Thank you. Congratulations to our directors. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, everyone.
Love you.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you,
Eric.
Congratulations.
Congratulations, everyone.
Have a great weekend.
Congratulations,
Congrats, everybody.
Congratulations. Very forward to it.
Congratulations, Jeffrey.
Congrats, Jeffrey.
Bye-bye.